Okay, this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to make a balloon in Blender 2.9 or most likely 2.8. I have a bunch of add-ons, they don't matter, you can do this with base. What you want to do, make a UV sphere, go into side view, grab your, go into this mode, click proportional editing, grab these bottom ones, scale them in, move them down a bit. Now, you have a nice little balloon shape. Turn that off, go down here, loop cut, that in, grab these edges without proportional editing, move them in, move them down a little bit, scale or extrude that out, scale that up, grab this vertice, move that down a bit to the side, down a bit to the side, down a bit to the side, down a bit to the side. Doesn't matter how long you make that, that doesn't matter. Now, grab all of these vertices, not that one. Good. Now, extrude that a bit to the side. Grab all these vertices now. Extrude that out a little bit. And a nice little string. It's a bit lopsided, doesn't matter. You won't be able to see that in the final. Now, modifiers, subdivision surface, shade smooth. Go into here because that looks whack. Go into here, normals, auto smooth. That'll fix that. That still kind of looks wacky. You won't be able to see that. Now, we are going to shade it before we do our animation. What you want to do, screen space reflections, turn that on. Make two materials. This one's going to be balloon. This one is going to be string. That one can stay as is. Grab this. Grab all these vertices. You can do it with alt clicking here, 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 here. Make sure you grab the bottom face. Now, click on that, click assign. Good. Now you can go to edit mode, and now we are going to make the balloon. You can go into this mode, or this mode, and what you want to do is you want to make this red, or any color. I'm just choosing red because it's simple. Now you want to pop up this, go into shader editor, go here, add a mix shader, add a transparent BDSF, put that into there, and you should be able to not see it yet because we have nothing to see through it yet. So we are going to go over here, and we are going to get an HDRI. So you can get these at HDRI Haven, right here. This is a lot of free HDRIs, and they're all pretty good. I recommend you get any of these. I will choose, or I already have some, but I recommend some of these that are outdoors. You want one that's outdoors for this. So once you get one of those, I recommend either 8K or 4K. You're going to go into here, go into world. You see where it says environment texture because we added it over here. We're going to click open. We're going to go to our images, and we are going to go with our HDRI. I have K-Pale, and you can see it now here. Now, we cannot see through this. That is because, why is that because? That is because we need to change this to right here where it says blend mode. We want to turn that to alpha blend, and we want to turn on back face culling. Now you see that is see-through, but it's a bit too see-through. What we want to do is we want to turn that factor down to about there, so you can see that mountain range in the back. I don't know if you can see it, but I can. And it slowly, or it barely goes through. Turn that up, hold shift to go very lightly. And now that's pretty good. Now, to animate it, because that is what's next. We want to add our camera. you can get rid of this. We want to add our camera, go into camera view. We're going to move this back. Oh wait, no, we need to set up gravity. So just put that there for now. It'll be nice for later. Want to go, whoopsies. Close that down. We want to go into here. We want to go into rigid body. We want to put this to 0.5, and that's all we got to do there. Now we want to go back here, or we want to go back here, or we haven't been here yet. Go to gravity, put this at, or you can just remove that negative, and that'll be positive, and you can keyframe that. At the end, you want to put this at 0 or -2. It doesn't matter which. That'll just make it so it does not accelerate as it goes up, which balloons usually don't accelerate as they go up. Now, what you want to do is you want to grab your X, and you want to put this at a random amount, keyframe it there, go to a random keyframe, change it. Doesn't have to be backwards, it can be forwards as well. Go up here, put that like that. It's a bit high, so I'm going to go back and change that down. You usually want to keep it between 0 to 3, or -3 to +3. Go up to here, change that down again, and then go at the end and put that to, I'll just make this negative. There we go. Now we're going to do the same for Y. Put that like that. Doesn't matter if they're on the same spots, I'll even put them different. That was going a bit fast there, so I'm gonna go a little bit slowly to turn it back. This is gonna look like wind. Just remember, the farther away your stuff, or the farther away your keyframes are from each other, the longer it's gonna take to get to that speed. At the end, we're gonna put this down like that. Now what that'll look like is this. If you want to change it, you can change it however you want. Mine looks like it's doing that. That looks good to me. Now what we want to do is go right to here. And now we want to go into cache, and we want to bake. What that'll do is that'll make it so those don't use keyframes anymore. They technically do, but they don't. And it just goes like that. Now, we're going to go into our camera. We're going to go here, and we're going to find a spot we like. We're going to lock the camera to view in our N menu. And we are going to get a nice little view, let's say right there. And we are going to put location and rotation. Maybe not, because that goes like that. So we're going to go this way. Location, rotation. That goes up to there. Let's go from here. We're gonna go to about there. See how that looks. And then we're gonna go to up here. And that is pretty high up, so we're gonna go like that. And then we're gonna move this along the Z-axis up to make it look like we weren't falling. So that goes like that. And we're gonna go till it's like right here. We're going to move its X. You can click X twice to get to that, and then R to rotate, and then we're going to move it along the Z, so that's about into the center. Location, rotation, see how that looks. And wait for a little bit. That is very off center now. I'm going to go to about here. I'm going to move that like that. Rotate that along its X. That was G, until that's about in the center. Location, rotation, see how that looks so far. It's looking good. Now we're just going to go to the end. We're going to rotate along the Z, and we're going to go with that. Let's see how that looks. Looks good. Now, we can unlock that and make sure to save your file. Balloon. That's wrong. Balloon. And then now you're ready to render.